right, guys. So, give me a brief moment here. You know, YouTube is nothing like all the other. It's nothing like Facebook. Okay. So, I have to make sure this thing is set up exactly right. Okay. And I might just end up having to hold it, which would suck. And it looks like that's what I'm gonna have to do. So, anywho, guys, today I want to talk just briefly about your chakras and everything. I was trying to go live and practice with my iPad, but you know, the bigger iPads are just not convenient. I don't, this 12.9 inch is just, I don't know, I'm not too fond of it. But I do want to launch a series talking about chakras and healing your chakras because a lot of people ask me about it every day. Actually, I think I get a chakra question every day. I think the only question I get more than chakra questions is money questions. so, so that's where that is. Um, First of all, let me just say that these energetic centers in your body must stay balanced and they must be healed. So what we're going to be doing, and this is a very brief video, it's going to be more or less an overview to get you ready. We're going to be going through some of the emotions that actually block our chakras, and we're going to be going through some exercises, some real-time exercises that we can do to actually restore balance in our energetic body. That is so very important. In fact, it cannot be overemphasized. Your energetic body needs to stay balanced. That's not something you could do one time and expect it to last. It's something that must be done repeatedly in life because you're going through different circumstances and situations day by day. And so as you're going through your life, various things are affecting you, whether you feel affected or not. In fact, you don't want to wait to feel affected to begin to adjust or address certain things that's going on in your life. And perfect example is, let's talk about finances. This is a perfect example for that. You don't want to wait until all of your bills are due and you're about to be evicted to start trying to mediate your lack of resources. You don't want to wait till the end. Then it's too late. And now you got to suffer as you build. You don't want to do that. Hi, Shining Star. Thanks for joining me today. So we are definitely my passion and my mission right now is to shift some away from social media, away from Facebook, and shift back toward YouTube like I used to do. It was a time when I do a YouTube video, I would get 2, 3 thousand views and stuff, but everybody's used to seeing me on Facebook now, and I'm getting my 2, 3, 4, 5 thousand views on Facebook. Hey, Latasha, and it's like I really need to shift that back to YouTube because you know social media is iffy right now. There's a lot going on if you guys don't know about it, and a lot of you have your whole life on these social media platforms, and I'm telling you, you need to go on and back up your pictures and everything that you really want to keep. You need to back it up. Get you some thumb drives or whatever, and that has nothing to do with chakras, but that's just FYI. I see it coming. I can feel it. I feel it. It's something coming. But anywho, so one of the things I want to go over today in this video as we get ready to launch out into these chakras is number one, everybody has them. Every soul being has them. Not everything walking around looking like us has a soul. So I shouldn't say everybody because that would give people the impression I'm talking about every human looking thing, but every human looking thing is not human. Okay, eventually you guys are going to see this for yourself. Right now it might sound foreign, so we'll just let that drop right there. But to say all people with a soul has chakras. Now some people are about teaching people that the chakras are like a prison. And you don't want to activate them. You don't want to wake them up. You don't want to fool with them at all, because to do that is to like imprison yourself in this body. That's bullshit, and I'm calling bullshit on that. Okay, the chakras are always active from the moment that you're born. Not always properly active. Not all of them always active at the same time. But these energetic centers respond to various energetic inputs. So different things throughout your life, whether you knew about it or not, were triggering or affecting them. So it's not about you coming into knowledge and being afraid of the knowledge, like being in the know, is going to suddenly cause you to, somehow be cursed or something. Please don't let people keep scaring you. If we ever was to sit with our fear for longer than 3 minutes and think rationally about it, you'll see how stupid a lot of the shit they tell us to be afraid of really is. And it is, loves. Okay, you ain't got to be afraid of something because it was going on before you even knew about it anyway. It's always better to know than to be ignorant. It's always better. Okay, now, the thing is not about getting these things to work. It's about getting them to work together, bringing them into alignment. It's about empowering and energizing them. The primary seven. We're going to also, at the end of the series, some of the other less known chakras that are not talked about very much, but they're very important because of the amount of activity they get, namely like the chakras in your hand, your healing chakras. I call them healing chakras because for me, that's the part of that chakra that I utilize the most. However, they are givers and receivers of energy. They are channelers. That's what they are in your hand. You also have some channelers in your um there are chakras all throughout your body because your whole body, you got to look at your whole body just like you look at your brain. You are a fully wired, integrated being. Every aspect of you is wired up into the central processing unit. It's just like a computer. Y'all think that people make computers up out the blue? No, they look at the body. I mean, it's a perfect replica. It really is. And so when certain ones get out of alignment and too much weight is on certain ones, it causes things to not flow properly, and it will affect how you respond to things, how you think about things, and how you react in your life. Now, a lot of people think, how can my energetic centers being off mess me up? Well, let's look at the heart chakra. If your heart chakra is suppressed, then you're not loving the way you're supposed to. And 9 times out of 10, the first person who ends up feeling that effect is you, because you're the first person you cut off. I don't know why a lot of people don't realize how quickly they quit on themselves. And so, because this chakra is suppressed, you're having a hard time practicing self love. And now, because you're not practicing self love, other people are walking all over you and you're getting depressed. And now, your solar plexus is being affected because you don't. Okay, I think I'm back now. That's the only thing I don't like about YouTube. That is it. That is why I don't do this one very often, because it goes dead a whole lot more than Facebook. Anywho, so all of these different things going on starts to create a weight on other things, and it starts to break down your whole energetic system, and then that breaks down your life. You are an energetic being. Every aspect of your life is all about, at the bottom line, energy. And when your energy is off, it's going to show up physically. Sickness, where do you think it come from? Even physical disorder, where there is a physical some physical part missing, is still an energetic thing. You know what I mean? So I mean, to even means that energy has to be sent to that area for that arm to grow. We're talking about babies in the womb. So if no arm grew, there was no energy present to do that. Now, a lot of people like to overdo things. They like to, get real scientific. I'm telling you, sometimes it really hurts you to make things more complicated than they have to be. Where there is energy, there is going to be matter and materia or something, right? There's going to be somethingness. No energy, nothingness. Energy is source, primary. I don't, you could call energy God, the perspective we have of God, like all knowing everywhere at the same time, blah, 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 blah. Of course, it gets a whole lot complex than that. However, I want you guys to understand that at the bottom line, there's energy. So then the best way to heal ourselves and fix our lives, or sustain our lives, or increase whatever it is that we're doing, is to understand and utilize energy. Understand and utilize energy. That's important. Okay. So our first, I'm not going to go in order. I'm going to go in the order of the things that has been presented to me the most. And our first video is probably going to be on guilt and how that actually affects your solar plexus and your sacral chakra, and how so many of us, the reason why we struggle and suffer the way we do is because we're guilty. We feel guilty even though there's nothing to be guilty of. There's nothing that we should be afraid of being judged for, but we do feel that we're going to be judged, and that we're going to come up in that judgment as sinful, wrong, and wicked. A lot of that though has been programmed into us, and we have to go through deprogramming, and there's nothing wrong, loves. There is absolutely nothing wrong with admitting that you need to be reprogrammed. We all do. Lord Jesus, I know I have had to, and I'm still having to. There are things that, and when I look at why I still don't do them, it's really because of something I believe based upon my Bible times or my preaching times. Okay. Okay. So YouTube is not connecting for me very long. I'm gonna let this video be what it is. Basically, I just wanted to get you guys ready. Um, if you can and if you feel so led to do so, when we start doing this, you can invite people over, because I like to do these videos because I don't have time to answer all the questions I get. I just don't. And so I'm only one person, and I'm running multiple businesses, and I'm in the midst of a tour. I cannot answer everybody personally. But if you know people who have questions about chakras as we get the videos up, be sure. And I might just record the videos and upload them, loves, because I can see now that this live thing is not going to work. That'll be too distracting to have it going in and out. So I will be letting you guys know, and if you guys don't mind sharing, that would be great. I love you guys. Y'all go and have a fantastic Tuesday and enjoy this Mars day. I got on my Mars Mentum feeling like a boss up in this bitch. It is nice, 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 nice energy. I can't wait for days to wear my Mars Mentum, and I don't know why I only wear it on Tuesdays. That's crazy. I don't know why I do that. I'm gonna wear it tomorrow too. How about that? Yeah, I'm gonna rebel and wear my Mars Mentum all week long. Shit, crazy as hell. Anyway, I love y'all. Y'all have a great one.